What do do, my gente? Your boys coming through once again with the new video. On today's video, we're gonna talk about the honor yards, the honor yardas in CDCR, and I'm gonna explain to you guys what they are, the benefits, the requirements, in being in one of those yards, and what I believe why these yards were created. I haven't seen nobody talk about these yards, man, but they do exist, and they're called honor yards per CDCR. It's not like somebody, like an inmate, created that name. No, CDCR calls them honor yards. And the first time that I heard about these yards was in 2016, 2017, around that time. And it happened with High Desert and Corcoran. High Desert and Corcoran. High Desert was the level 4 D yard. GP became an honor yard. And Corcoran, I don't know if they had one or two different yards right there. Eventually, Tehachapi made one, Lancaster made another one, and I'm pretty sure that there's different prisons that have honor yards. I'm not saying that all the prisons have them. So what I had witnessed, what I had experienced, or what I have heard about is that this honor yards is more likely the level 3s and the level 4s. Why? Because the program is not like the level 2s and stuff like that, you know? So this is the incentives of these higher levels. So the incentives would be like, especially for the level 4s, night yard. You know, you go out there on the night, enjoy your day and stuff like that. Inlines, more often inlines every hour or so. Let's say maybe in the canteen they're gonna start selling more items that you can't get in a regular canteen, you know. Also, tablets. Back then, they had tablets, you know. So all those prisons had tablets where they can message their family member. Their family member can send them like a clip, like a certain amount of time, a clip, right? So they can watch it and stuff like that. Pictures and stuff like that. So it was something cool, you know. It was something nice that and different that not all the yards had. Like, I never experienced that stuff. And now, excuse me, now with the GTL, they implemented the tablets so you can have FaceTime with your familia. And now I wonder why other incentive the honor yard is gonna have. Could it be an Xbox? I heard about an Xbox, but I cannot confirm it. So if somebody has been in Tehachapi level 3 on the years of 2019, 2020 and up, and let me know if they had Xbox. You know, I heard they had Xbox, but I cannot confirm that because I never been in that yard, and I just don't want to say it if it's not true, you know. But what I do know is that people, different inmates from different prisons, was trying to push for the Xbox. They've been pushing for the Xbox for the longest, man. And when I left prison in 2021, they were talking about it, that they were gonna let the Xbox come in. But who knows? I mean, that's just rumor, and that's how CDCR is, nothing but rumors. But sometimes that rumor comes with some truth to it, right? So those are the benefits of those honor yards. So in order for somebody to get to these honor yards, you have to have a certain amount of clean time. Like when they're gonna flip a yard to become honor, they talk about, well, we're gonna flip this yard. You have to, whoever's 2 years and longer without a 115, they get to stay, or something like that, you know. Everybody else is gonna get transferred. 2 years, 3 years, whatever the situation is. And I don't know the right amount of years, but it has to be something around those lines. If you were to get a 115 in that yard, you're going to get transferred out because you're not taking advantage of those incentives and just taking everything for granted, right? So these yards are for GPs and for SNYs as well, you know. There's honor yardas for SNYs. There's honor yards for GPs, and it's something that was created by CDCR, more like a experiment to see what happens with this. And I mean, as far I know, they still working out there. They're doing their thing. Now, the reason that I believe why this was created, it was because of the integration yards. Don't forget that I have mentioned that I heard rumors about the integration like in 2012, 2013. So they already knew what they were gonna do with these yards. They were gonna flip all of them. But back then, it was okay. All the level 4s, all the level 3s, like they were gonna do everything at the same time, right? And I used to think, then that's gonna be a chaos. It's gonna be all bad. So when they did the integration, which it was in late 2018 to 2019, right? There's a lot of bloodshed. A lot of people got hurt. A lot of people caught a lot of time. They were supposed to go home. And eventually that transition happened. You know, they couldn't stop that. The transition happened. The last yards that I heard, it was active. There was one in Avenel, and there was one in Soledad, I believe. I'm not sure. I mean, I might be wrong, but I think there was only 2 GP yards that I know of. Maybe there was more, but the integration is already right there. So what I think is that actually they created this honor yards because they were created before the integration came through, like a year, 2 years before the integration came through. And basically, I believe that they created these yards to try to put a program right there where people, they just want a program. They don't want to get in issues like that because it's a nice program. And in the way, use this to integrate later on the SNY and the active, which I believe is not going to work. And a lot of people are going to get hurt, especially in those high levels, man. Those high levels. Because it's going to be impossible. CDC already started a monster, and they can't stop it, you know. You can't stop it, man. You get the option to a lot of people, man. And now for the main line to make it mandatory, like, hey, you know what? It's so bad. There's no coming back. It's something that is just gonna cause a lot of chaos out in prison. But I believe that was the reason why they created these honor yards. And even though I never had the pleasure of being in one of those yards, man. I wonder how they were, you know. All I'm saying is what I heard from different individuals, and I didn't meet a lot of people that came from those, right? But I knew a few who end up getting a 115. They got transferred, and they come with their tablets. Sometimes they'll get the tablets, or sometimes they'll take it away. It depends on the cop that is gonna give you your property. But with this being said, I thought I should place you guys on this topic about the honor yardas, and tell me what you think about this, man. That's what I think. I think that they were meant to ease the integration, right, of the higher levels. But I might be wrong. But if this is the case, man, I don't think it's gonna work. So if you like the video, man, don't forget to hit the like. If you want to support the channel and you haven't been subscribed, por favor, go ahead and subscribe real quick. And share this video with somebody who might like this topic. You know, you never know. But ahora sí, with this being said, I wish nothing but the best to all of you and your familia. And don't forget to tell them how much you care about them. Because you never know if today is going to be your last day. So don't take nothing for granted. To next video, al ratos.